All right, so today we're exploring a creek here in Sussex, Virginia, and it's a brand new creek for me. I've never been in it. This is my first time walking it. I don't know what to expect, but I've got high hopes. This creek runs through a really old town established in the late 1800s, and I've got a really good feeling about it. So let's get into it. I am Mr. Awesome, and this is a pane in the glass. All right, well, this is a good sign. I've only walked the creek for about maybe 20 feet, and I already see an old hobble skirt down here. So let's see what we get. And it's a Petersburg, Virginia. And looks like it's just a patent office. What is that? 52? 1952 or 53. All right, it's not broken. It's in good shape. It's got some nasty creek grime on it, but hey, that's a good sign at least. And at least I'm finding bottles, man. Dang, that didn't take long. Here's a bottle here, and looks like another hobble skirt there. Let's see what we got. Is it gonna be a blast from the past or just an old creek junker? I think this is a screw top. Yeah, screw top. Not sure. This one's probably another screw top as well. Yeah, probably an older, like Pepsi or soda from the 80s maybe. But this one, another, feels like it's a complete Coke hobble skirt. What do we got? Another patent office from, once again, Petersburg, Virginia. All right, I will still get this out of the creek. I still like finding these. I take them and I mean, sell them for a couple of bucks if anything. Looks like a 1950, maybe a 59er full of creek grime. All right, we got one right here washed up on the bank. Looks like it's going to be some kind of an ACL, or maybe with some embossing too. Oh, it's a new grape ACL. Let's wash it off some. I found quite a few broken new grapes, but they've all been older and embossed. This one might be a little bit newer, but an ACL or not, yeah, doesn't look like any of the old ACL is left on here. So unfortunately, no real good embossing. And looks like this one maybe from, what was that, 64. Yep, so a little bit newer. I'll leave it on the bank and grab it when I walk out, because I have a feeling my bag is going to be really full by the end of this walk. Not far from where that new grape was, we've got a couple more bottles here. That looks like it was an older, probably, this was probably like a Coke from the 60s maybe, an ACL. And right here we have another hobble skirt. Looks like this was, that's a Christmas Coke right there, December 25th, 1923. So they're getting a little bit older, and that one is Emporia, Virginia. Fortunately, it is just busted to pieces. All right, let's keep moving. Man, this creek is not like most of the creeks I've been used to walking. The water is nice and it's pretty clear. It's clear for me. It's a lot clearer than the grimed up sludge I've used to walking in. It's a really wide creek too, and you can walk all the way across it, so it's not too deep, and you can see all the way to the bottom. And the sun is working in my favor right now, so I just found two more bottles right here. This one looks, both of them look broken. You know, I'm not sure what this is. It's got that spiral looking somewhat of a hobble skirt look to it, but I don't know. It was obviously, it's an old ACL probably, and it's all wore off. Found one of those already, but there's another hobble skirt right here, and just like the other ones, it is just grimy. Let's see what this one is. It's just a patent office, probably Pete. Nope, this is a patent office from Emporia. A lot of them, we're not far from Emporia, so that isn't surprising at all. Too bad this one is busted though, but geez. All right, I don't know if you can see it or not, but oh, yep, there it is. We got another bottle right here. I'm thinking this is gonna be a ACL Pepsi from either the 40s or the 50s. Let's see what we got. And yep, it is a Pepsi, old ACL. Yeah, it might be. Sometimes there's no dates on these, or they were done in, they were painted on, so it's probably washed off. I still like finding these, and after I get it cleaned up, I might be able to tell whether or not it was a double dot or a single dot. But I'll pull this one out the creek and take it with me. Right, so apparently the guys that live down here in Sussex were Coke drinkers, because I mean, this creek is just loaded so far with hobble skirt Cokes. Here's another one. This one's broken in half, and looks like I can't tell what it was. Probably, I don't know. That half is missing. But that's a Blackstone, Virginia. That is the first Blackstone hobble skirt I found. So obviously only half of one and not worth anything. Not even worth taking home. But I think Blackstone might be on the rarer side. I need to check the book, but it's definitely the first one I've ever seen. So gosh, hopefully we'll start finding some of the older straight sides here soon. Another pane in the glass. This is another first for me. This is an insulator right here. I don't know if it's going to be glass or ceramic. I found small bits and pieces of them, but I've never found a whole one. This one still looks like it's probably broken, and it's so dirty I can't tell what color it is, if it's glass or if it's ceramic. But geez, I don't know. That's still pretty cool. Wish it wasn't broken and busted. Man, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a ceramic insulator. Still a cool find. And right next to it's another one. There's another insulator right here. Never found. These are the biggest pieces I've ever found. I think this is, it's got a reddish color to it. I'm pretty sure it's a ceramic insulator. I don't know which ones are rarer, the ceramic ones or the glass ones. I think the glass ones are definitely prettier though. But man, them things are heavy. Another hobble skirt, man. Holy moly. To me, this is crazy, because I've never been in a creek that produces this many bottles before. So this is exciting, even though this one is, all right, what are you? Where are you from? It's so creek grind up, I can't make it out. I think it's a patent D. So it's a patent D from, this one is from, what does that say? North Emporia? Yeah, North Emporia. Well, that's odd. I've never seen one I didn't know they said North Emporia. I've seen a few from just Emporia, but maybe there were a couple of bottling plants over, Coca-Cola bottling plants over in Emporia, or they moved, not sure, or just renamed it. But now that one is broken too, got a little bit of neck damage, unfortunately. Still, man, I've walked probably 20 feet and found at least 15, broken Hobbleskirts and a few whole ones. Crazy. Right, just walked up on a good little cluster here. We got, it looks like an insulator, bottle, another insulator, and a Hobbleskirts over there. Let's see what we got. All right, let me secure my walking stick. Another ceramic spool type insulator. Missing a big chunk out of it right there. And let's see what this other insulator is. Looks like another busted ceramic insulator. Dang, I'd like to at least find one that's not cracked and missing pieces. Let's see, we got a bottle right here, and it is, oh, it's a knee-high. It's an embossed knee-high. Sweet. And it looks like it is in good shape. I will definitely take that, get it cleaned up, add it to the collection, or give it away. All right, we got right here, looks like a Hobbleskirts, of course. This creek's been loaded with them so far. It's broken. This one is another Emporia, and probably just a patent office, or maybe a Christmas Coke. Haven't found 1915 yet, or I don't know. Looks like it looks like it's probably a patentee. All right, and right here looks like we might have some evidence of some older stuff. Maybe, maybe not. It's a cork top, but that glass is extremely thin, and that's probably machine. I don't know. It don't look like it goes all the way up to the top, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's very old. And right here, well, shoot, I kind of lost it with this. The sand's in the way, but it's broken. It's a screw top, anyways, but a little bit more of an interesting shaped bottle. Not sure what that would have been. Looks like we got another ceramic insulator right here, the spool type, and this one is in one piece. Let's see if it can get cleaned up at all. Nope. Yeah, it's just one of those, I believe it's just one of those burgundy looking ceramic insulators. Still, it's whole. I'll take it. I have no clue about the rarity or value on these things at all. But if I find one that ain't broken, I'm taking it out of the creek. Got another bottle half buried right here. I don't know what it is. It's probably, I have a feeling it isn't going to be anything. Just a smooth, unembossed green bottle. It's probably old Mountain Dew or something. Dang. Alright, this one's kind of hard to see because I just lost the sun and it is down there. Oh, I think I got another. Oh no. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, it's a bud wine. So not a blood wine. And man, what a pain in the glass. Jeez. I want a whole one of these bottles so bad. Man, that's a nice one. E.A. Bain, established, what did that say? 1897, Petersburg, Virginia. Man, what a shame. That's a heartbreaker. Oh man, this will be, man, that, I'll have to see what it looks like after I get it cleaned up. That might still make a nice drinking glass. I'm not sure. Well, I'm gonna get it out of this creek though. Oh man, bud wine. Much rather have a blood wine, but I'll still take this and maybe make something out of it. And it looks like we got another insulator right here. Let's hope this one is glass. I got a feeling it's not, since the majority of them I have found have been ceramic. And well, this one's got just a small chip in it right there. And other than that, it is whole. It looks like, oh, this, I haven't really been checking for embossing on these either, but it's got This thing is so grimed up though, I don't even know if I'll be able to tell what that says. All right, we got, it's a whittle Tatum Company, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get it cleaned up and look at it a little bit better. I will keep this one because it's almost whole, and we'll get it cleaned up. All right, so I got it a little more cleaned up, and it says made in USA, Whittle Tatum Company, #1, and it is glass. It is one of the glass ones. Looks like, I still can't tell what color it is because it's so grimy. It looks green, but it could just be clear. I don't know, man. I'm excited about this. It's the first glass insulator I found. It's almost 100%. You know, even if this is the most common insulator in the world, this is an awesome find for me, and I am stoked, dude. All right, so this just caught my eye. Barely saw it from the sunlight shining through, but it looks like we got either like some type of a pharmacy bottle right here. Let's see if there's any embossing on it, if it's a tricky, slicky. Oh, man. Darn, a slick all the way through. And it's too grimy for me to be able to tell if that's machine made or not. Still an old corker, and let's see if I can get it a little bit washed off. It's still a nice bottle, and I will get it out of this creek and take it home, and this will go in my collection for sure. There might be a little bit of writing on the bottom, but sadly, it's a nice big old bottle, nice sized bottle. Oh, not sure, but I'm gonna get this cleaned up and take it home. Look at this. Man, sometimes you gotta have an eagle eye. I just barely saw this poking up out of the bank over here. And let's dig it out and see what it is. Hopefully it's something good. I'm not feeling anything on it though. Darn it. So probably some type of a soda. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's got some kind of pattern on it. I mean, the whole thing is stippled. See remnants of an ACL right there. So probably 60s. All right. Well, I'll get it out of the river anyways. Oh, this is cool, man. Do you see it? Do you see it? Man, this is good luck. Hopefully this means I'm gonna find something good. Actually, I don't know. This thing is, oh my gosh, it's been in this creek for a while. It's hard to even tell if this is a real horseshoe or if this is just a horseshoe you play, backyard horseshoes with. Dang, I don't even know if that's worth keeping, and I don't know if that's good luck or not. You find something that old and covered in creek grime and rust and whatever else. Dang. Alright, I might set this aside and grab it on my way back. Got a broken one right here. Come on, be something pre-1915 to get my hopes up. What do we got? Probably just an old ACL something. Nothing to get excited about. Darn. And here's the top half to a milk, it looks like. And just was probably completely unembossed, just a smoothie. But maybe we'll find a whole one here if I walk this creek long enough. All right, we got another banker over here. We got one right here buried in the mud, and then we got one way over here sticking out the bottom of the tree. I think that one looks a little bit more modern. But both these might be fool yous. Let's see what this guy is, if I can get him out. Oop. A nice little suction cup noise. And that's a screw top. Wah. I think this other one over here, I thought I saw stippling on the bottom of it. This is probably a newer one, too. Yep. And I just spotted what looks to be another Coca-Cola Hobbleskirts. Ooh, this one feels whole too. Come on, being old 1915er. What do we got here? Ooh, another crusty one. Alright, this one is another... Oh, it's Patentee. Patentee from Fredericksburg. Alright, not too rare, but it is a whole Coca-Cola Hobbleskirts, so I'll take it. We got what looks to be, hopefully, an oldie. Come on, be something good. What do we got? It's a nope, it's just another one of these ones that's got this, well, I don't even know, that might not even be like a stippling pattern all over it. That might just be creek grime. I'm not sure what this is. Another smoothie. It's so grimed up, I can't even tell if it's an old smooth-sided bottle or what. Alright, just stumbled on an area where there's quite a bit, it looks like, to look at. Looks like we've got the top to a jar there. Not sure what that's gonna be. Got what looks to be possibly some kind of a flask right there. And, well, that might be a brick in that area, but there's some glass up here. There's another one right there. I don't want to walk around too much because I'm mucking this water up. But let's pull one of these out and see what we got. We'll start with this flask over here. Alright, what is this? Oh, where did it go? Now I already lost it. Was it even a bottle? Dang, what was it? It might have been it may have been a board. Dang, muck the water up. Alright, we'll see if I can let the silt kind of flow downstream and we'll come back to it. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, I ain't sure. It does say something on the bottom. What do we got here? Boop juice? Boop juice? What is this? What is this? French? Bourgeois? I have no clue how you would possibly say that. It's an interesting looking bottle though. I have no clue. I don't know. It looks like it's a machine-made bottle. I don't know. I'll take it with me. Set it up here for right now. What do we got here? This is probably just broken. Usually when you see a jar laying this side up, they're 9 out of 10 times they're busted. Alright, we got something buried up there, and that was just another fool, yeah. And this is broken as well. I don't know what that would have been. Come on, get out of here. Yep, I have no clue. Maybe, probably some type of a condiment bottle, possibly. And I have let this water, I've mucked it all up and I've lost everything. Man, okay, I see that bottle now. Alright, so it is a flask. And it is just a screw top. Nothing. Darn it. Alright, on to the next ones. I do really love this creek though, man. This is gonna become my new favorite stomping grounds for sure. I mean, I've barely been out here. I found all kinds of bottles. I got a feeling there's going to be some really old stuff out here. I'm just going to have to walk it. I don't know where the good spots are going to be for the time periods of these, pre-1915 sodas that I really want to find. And we've got some pottery starting to show up too. Probably walked over tons of it, but that's a really cool, pretty blue piece of pottery with nice crazing lines running throughout it. I'm sure somebody who actually makes jewelry could do something with it, but I'll get it out of the creek. And let's see, while I've got the camera out, looks like we've got another soda right here. What do we got? A knee-high, probably? Yep, another knee-high. Where's it from? How much you want to bet it's Columbus, Georgia? Let me see. I've never found one that wasn't from Columbus, Georgia. That's where their headquarters were, and that's where they started, so that's definitely the most common ones you find. Where is it? Oh, look at that. Wouldn't you know? Columbus, Georgia. That's still a really nice bottle, and I will take it. Alright, so right after that last clip, I ended up dropping my phone in the creek like an idiot, and it got all waterlogged and the camera stopped working, and it pretty much just ruined the rest of my day. I didn't want to continue walking the creek and not be able to film any more good stuff that I was going to find. So I ended up calling it quits, and we're back at the apartment now. I've got everything that we found noteworthy cleaned up and ready to show you, so stick around. What are you gonna do? Alright, so here's all my beauties that we found on the last creek walk right up here in the front row. We'll start with this. This is one of the patent office Hobbleskirts Cokes. This one is a Petersburg, Virginia, and it ended up being a 1955. This is also another one of the patent office Hobbleskirts Cokes. I think this is also a Petersburg, Virginia. Yup, these turned out really nice. They're nice bottles. I love Hobbleskirts Cokes. I mean, you can't ever find enough Hobbleskirts Cokes. And this one is 1959. This is the other full-size Hobbleskirts we found. It was a patent D from... That one's from Fredericksburg, and that one is a 1948. So that's a good one. This is the Bud wine that we found. It's got all the potential to be a nice drinking glass. It's got a bunch of patent dates on the bottom. June 28th, 1921. It is from Petersburg, Virginia. Established 1887. I love these bottles. There is a crack coming down to about right there, right at the edge of to where I can cut it off right at the top, and make a nice drinking glass out of it. But I'm still going to attempt it. So after a little research on this bottle right here, it does say, I believe it's Bourgeois or Bourgeois. It's French. It's a talcum powder bottle from Paris, France, and it would have had a paper label right here that said "An Evening in Paris," and it's a talcum powder. So really cool blue bottle, man. I love the color on this. It's from the 30s, and would have had a little shaker metal top on top of it. So I really like that bottle, man. This is one of the ceramic spool type insulators I found after I got it all cleaned up. No embossing on it. Still nice and shiny in really good shape. And I was happy to find that in whole in one piece. And then this is the glass insulator that I found, which cleaned up really nice. It's an aqua color. It does have that one little chip in it right there, but other than that, it's in really nice shape. Whittle Tatum, company #1, made in the USA. It is a really common insulator, not worth a whole lot of money or anything like that, but it's the first glass one I found, and man, I love this thing. It is just too cool. Here is the Pepsi bottle we found. So it's just an ACL Pepsi. It is, I think it was 1950. It's from the 50s. So it would have just been a single dot. Pretty common ACL Pepsi bottle. Still, I like these. I like the embossing on them, and I keep them. And then, of course, we have the really common embossed knee high. Still cleaned up really nice. And you know, I find a lot of these, but I still keep them and give them away as gifts or whatever. But it's still a really nice bottle. And then the oldest bottle that I found was this pharmacy bottle, and this did end up being a nice blown in mold, unembossed slick, but it's definitely a blown in mold. There's a couple of small air bubbles in the lip right there, and it is an applied top with a tooled. It's an applied lip with a tooled top, so you can see where they tooled that top there. So this is a really old bottle. This is got a little ring neck right there, and this has got to be right around between 1900 and 1910. So not really worth anything. Still a really nice old blown in mold bottle. And then I got a couple from my last video that I didn't show cleaned up. This is that straight side Coke, or property of Coca-Cola. So you can see property of Coca-Cola Bottling Works right there, and it is just a slick. It's from It's from Tarpon Springs, Florida, and I believe this was a soda water. So I believe it's an early soda water. It is machine made, but it's a really early machine made. There are bubbles, small bubbles throughout the bottle, and it looks like those are cracks, but they're actually not. They're just imperfections from the molding process as it was being machine made. But this is an early machine made bottle. I'm thinking this is definitely between 1915 and 1920. And there are later versions of this bottle that would have said soda water on it with, I believe, 3 stars going around the top. So this one might turn purple. It's possible. Same with this pharmacy bottle. This is clear now. There's a real good chance this bottle could turn purple too. And this was from the last creek walk. Just a what is that? This is just the Whitmer's shoe polish, 3.5 ounces. Screw top from the 30s. Still a cool bottle. And I found this on the last creek walk too. So this is just it's a ketchup bottle, but a nicer one from the 40s. And anyways, it's more of an unusual ketchup bottle design. But as always, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe if you're new. If you're a new watcher. I plan on doing lots more of these creek walks, and really appreciate any support you guys can give me. All right. Thank you so much.